Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Light rain is gone at this point. Cloudy throughout the day, though. 48 the high. It's 40 downtown. Steve, I saw something this weekend that made me think of you.
Yeah, what'd you see?
You've expressed a desire to do this. Now, I don't know how actionable it is, but if you could, you would have a tiny house. True?
Yes.
Okay. The design phase is done. I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
But you're done. This is what you'll be doing. So you're welcome.
I'm ready. I'm ready to make the change.
Now, is this something you actually think could happen? Like, would this be find some property that you buy in the middle of the woods that's really cheap, and then throw a tiny house on it, and have that be a cabin?
Yeah.
Or do you want to ditch the house that you and Annette live in right now? That's hers. P.S. You should let her know.
Right.
And then move into a tiny house to adopt tiny house lifestyle.
While that's tempting, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
Okay.
I would at least need to transition, like you said, maybe start out with like a little cabin there or like by a lake or something. So we go there a bunch of times a year. I don't think I'd be able to jump right in and just sell all of my stuff and live in a 300 square foot room or 300 square foot house.
Well, this looks like a great example of something you would want. If this is, and Joe, this is a kind of your thing too. You would love to have like a tiny house and no belongings.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could get one together.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like either
And
your
have
wife or
even
your
less
girlfriend
space.
is interested in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Annette likes the idea for a cabin.
Would she like it more if you were sharing it with Joe?
Maybe if Joe and Ellen were there, because I think that they get along pretty well.
Good swing.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For
sounds
some
good.
swapping.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
look for the land and build the house.
So there was so that's Steve's job.
And you'll just
Look for
move
the
in.
land and build the house, and then your job is to.
Move in.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Steve
Yeah.
had it.
Yep.
Steve, he nailed that one.
Yeah.
This weekend they had the 10th annual Cottage and Lakefront Living Show at DeVos.
Mm-hmm.
And they featured, I saw this on MLive, it is known as a coda. It's a Swedish tiny house. Look at that thing. That thing is adorable. A little log cabin, looks like it's shaped like a hexagon. Something like that.
So
What's a
it's-
6-sided building?
So it's not one of the ones that's built on a trailer.
No, you want on a trailer.
Maybe.
You want to move our tiny house?
Why do you need to move it? You're buying a plot of land.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if I just decide I don't want this plot of land anymore?
Then
Bam, gone.
Why don't you just buy a camper then?
yeah,
No, I don't want a camper.
it's the same thing except more
Yeah.
convenient.
Yeah.
No.
It's not more convenient.
Yes, it is.
You have to. Well, it's more expensive.
Well, that's true. Yeah, this one they sell it. They got me
You
there.
don't even have to buy the land though. Then
Yeah.
you can go anywhere. You can have a scenic view every day.
But you can haul a tiny house in a Honda Civic.
What,
How
probably
tiny
not.
is
Yeah.
this house? Are you putting it inside the car? Are you hauling it
it's
with
tiny.
a trailer?
Yeah, I'd like to see
Pretty
that.
tiny.
I'd like to see somebody haul a house with a Civic.
I'll bet I could find a video now.
There is a. Please do. Please, that'll be your goal. A tiny house
Yep.
being hauled
Yep.
by
Please
a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Well, you won that
Please
one.
prove it to me. You
A
will.
10-foot wide version of this house sells for $10,900. That's very doable.
That is-
and you could find a plot of land out in the woods for under $20,000, right?
Yeah. Oh
Easily.
yes.
Easily.
The
Yeah.
bigger edition,
whereas
15
a
feet.
camper is going for like $100,000 easily.
Well, a smaller one, like for $100,000, you're probably getting an RV.
Yeah.
Like, but for a camper, you could get one a lot smaller. Joe, what's happening?
I haven't found what I'm looking for just yet, but I found something.
Well, congratulations.
I'd like to
What a
bring this to
victory.
everyone's attention
Okay.
that here is a tiny house built on a Honda Civic.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. You got me there.
That looks
You
like
got
garbage.
me there. Yep.
With installation and landscaping, the 10-foot edition would cost you about $17,000, Steve. 15-foot wide sells for $14,900.
I don't need to pay that extra $7,000 for install. Throw it on a flatbed and
Now these are
the
designed
brakes real
as
hard.
a
Yeah.
grill house or a bunk house, but they could be accommodated or adapted to be a little more. So you're going to have to make some work. The guy that builds them said that they have not converted any of them into livable quarters by adding plumbing or electricity. So that is a bit of a fly in the ointment.
it's
This,
a shed.
Yeah.
It is-
yeah.
It
Yeah.
is
You're buying
just
a
the
shed.
same as where I keep my lawnmower.
Right.
No, it's
right.
better. It's
Yeah.
got 6 sides and it's cute.
Yeah.
I have a very cute shed, I'll
don't.
have you know.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, by the way, text from Annette. She says, I don't want to share our tiny house. Joe and Ellen are out. Sorry. Been
Yeah,
evicted.
that is.
Boy,
Pretty
she does
aggressive.
not like you, Joe.
That is rude. Well, she doesn't like my wife either,
yeah,
apparently.
obviously.
That's fine. Because we don't like a lot of other people. I was not she's not in that group. I would never say that about her.
Who are the people that you and your wife don't like? It sounds like you want to run through a list.
They're numerous.
Yeah.
Almost all of our friends are hated.
Yeah. I can see that.
I hate all your friends.
Yeah. As you should.
Any of the ones I've ever met.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have an interview with somebody who owns like a shed, one of those places that sells like
Is
the
he
sheds
Swedish?
that are a little bit. No, he's not Swedish.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the Swedish shed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But he talks about how people are taking those sheds and they're using them as the beginning plans for tiny houses more and more, and they're adding their own plumbing and electrical. So, Steve, that seems like just the job you can do.
I watched like a 40-minute video last week of a guy who converted an old double-decker bus into a home. It looked incredible.
That would be great.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'd be a blast. But I don't think I would want it as my own home. I'm with you. As if it was a cabin, it was someplace you'd go to on the
Vacation home,
weekends. Yeah, that's fine. I need more stuff. I can't help myself. I wish I could have that minimalist lifestyle where I had nothing but the shoes on my feet, the shirt on my back, and, a can of beans or something, but I can't.
Air in your
I
lungs.
need stuff.
Yeah,
I like stuff.
My wife decided that
Yeah.
she'd like to downsize, that is, just about the time we went from 2 people to 5 people in the family.
Yeah.
Good timing.
It's perfect. I mean, if there was ever a time to have no closet space, now is the time. We'll see if that happens. It's Rusty Cage, Soundgarden, 97.9 GRD Rocks.